Right?
Hmm? What happened?
Who said it?
Mm.
Why you up?
Because I got some important shit going on here. What do you think?
Boom, the world class.
The only difference between a difference, really difference, because no such word is different. The only difference between two people, is the way they think. We need to invest in thought. And that piss poor level of thinking is what's going on, man. That's what's raising our children. People like her. She means well. She means well. She thinks she's doing the right thing. That's why we're talking about, because like I was a guy named Jerome. I won't make it personal. A guy named Jerome. He said he asked. And he's big in the self development community. He said he was asked, "What's worse, when a person hurts you and they don't know that they're doing it, or a person that hurts you and they do know that they're doing it?" Me, my ghetto ass, I was like, "Man, that shit worse when a nigga know, cause he trying to bitch you." I'm from the hood. That's the fuck I'm talking. Like, you fucking me up. You trying to bitch me, like you know what I mean? Like, you trying to poke me in real life. But no, he said no. It's worse when they don't know. He said when they don't know that they're hurting you, they do it with conviction. So that means you're gonna keep doing it. Like one man's terrorist is another man's freedom fighter, type of thing. So they really think they're doing the right thing, and that's what's going on with us. That's why ignorance is the problem, not even the fake. We talk about we on these spaces a lot talking about the fake messages and the fake messengers. Fuck them. Fuck the false prophets. Get the people that really think this stupid shit is real. They genuinely think it makes sense, so they're not going to stop it. They're going to feel great. They're going to feel comfortable to say it in front of children, and then they're destroying the whole generation. I'm more afraid of the dude that's doing it by accident than the dude that's doing it on purpose. Because if you're a type of person that's going to destroy a building by accident versus a person who target and blow a building up, nigga, I got nowhere to put you in society if you just destroy buildings by accident. Where am I gonna put you at? What won't you destroy?
You know, another problem wrong with her statement is you claim you want to do it for the sake of the kids, and a lot of women think like that. So you go 18 years, husband coming home faking it all the time for 18 years. Soon as
Right.
that child leaves the house, y'all got divorced, and now you don't know why, because he been fake smiling in your face for 18 years,
Facts.
and you don't know what went wrong.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, and this is one of the biggest things that a lot of women don't know. There's a lot of these niggas doing these marriages on the regular. Like,
Amen.
and that's what throws us, I think, and frustrates a lot of men about these women leaving, because most of these women, when they leave, literally all you hear is I, me. That's all the fuck you hear. I, me. And the crazy part about it is, it's like you don't even understand what that nigga was dealing with to stay with your motherfucking ass. A lot of these niggas out here that's dealing with your bullshit, because he's thinking of the bigger picture. He's thinking about the family. But I continue to say this: the most selfish generation of women that ever been produced. All the fuck you hear from these motherfuckers is I, me. That's it. When they leave, it's it's me. I'm not happy. I need to do this. I need to do this. It's just, it ain't never attached to the fucking family. Like, it's craziness. And it's sad, actually. And like I said, is you never, they never even have the um self awareness to even ever step back and go, well, what's my part in this, or where am I wrong, or something like that. Like, it always got to be the other. I tell people all the time, if you ask a woman what's her favorite position, it ain't missionary, it ain't doggy style, it's victim. They
Mm.
love being a fucking victim.
Bang, bang, bang,
I
bang,
say that all the
bang,
time. It's
bang.
if any
Damn,
way
son.
possible. I mean, what's the first thing that happen if they get caught cheating? But you did this, but you did that. You know what I'm saying? And then you literally look on these panels and you hear about a man cheating, and you'll literally hear women say, it ain't no reason, it ain't no reason. But if your girlfriend cheat, the first thing you're gonna say is, well, what did he do? You know, but of course on these panels, you know, these women would never, they would never. Where do you find these women at? But it's funny that every nigga on this panel got the exact same story. But y'all just never ran into that person. You know what I'm saying? That's what Ricky was saying on Lucki thing the other day. It's like you get on these panels and you say some of this stuff, and it's like we just happen to have the perfect grouping of women that have never experienced or never done none of this stuff that literally all of these men have a story about. You know, when you talk about the bad boy thing, how many women you be on these panels looking confused? Oh, women like bad boys? What? What the fuck are we talking about?
All day.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, is this really an argument? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do we? I even seen I had talked to I think it was B Taylor that time because somebody had mentioned something about like this being a baby mama culture. She's like, what? They don't celebrate that. And I'm like, when I grew up, Morris Chestnut was my sister's husband. Now that would be her baby daddy. Shit. That's literally how it's talked about now. They literally have women that address each other as baby mama. But if you say that on the panel, women will literally look at you like, oh, where do they do that at? Motherfucker, look around. Like
they do it here in Baltimore.
Yeah, they do it out here too. I mean, it's crazy. I know cousins that literally dress themselves as baby mama. That shit and listen, and this is one thing they show the fuck can't throw our way because I ain't never heard a nigga say baby. I ain't never heard a nigga say baby daddy. I ain't never heard a nigga say Beyonce gonna be my baby mama. None of that shit. So I mean, a nigga say I shoot the club up, but nigga ain't never just been like baby mama. Like that shit be wild. So
you definitely don't hear a nigga calling another nigga baby daddy.
Man, listen,
that's not gonna be a thing.
You getting paws put on you, straight the fuck up, hands and feet. Never in nah, don't even think about that, Jay. That ain't never happened in the history of niggerdom.
Facts.
Ain't no reason to even think about that one. Hell no.
I can't wait till they get like the projection shit. So like when it happens in real life, I can go.
What's going on? I heard you say. I didn't know if you knew this. No, I'm just asking you what's going on. I get that. I don't know why you're not listening to me. No hair. Back up for a second. I just want to get clarity. You hear what you're saying out loud, brother?
Man, that interview is so fucking funny, dog. But yeah, no, that part is never thought about though. It's never thought about, you know, how much shit. Like I remember my dad telling me about my grandmother. I never would have guessed it. But my dad was like, man, she was a motherfucker to deal with. We never hear about that part. Cause niggas don't go to their partners and get to complain. Oh, I mean, you know, you might be like this bitch tripping, but you know, it's not on some, and that's another thing too is, and I think what a lot of these women don't understand too is, we don't typically be telling our niggas to bounce up out of a relationship. It's not what we do. Yeah. I remember being single in the military with my nigga, and we didn't encourage that nigga to run around with us. We told that nigga like he was the, you feel me? He was the oh shit. I don't know about that situation. I don't know who Mark Smith is, but dirty folks need to correct that. You got me fucked up. I'll definitely find you in the real world. Shit like that.
Space for me.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, and I don't want you to keep going.
Yeah, that's wild. But yeah, like you know, he told me, he's like, man, you know, like he was like, yeah, daddy had to deal with a whole bunch of shit with her. Like she was a I mean, I heard the story about her shooting them and shit. Like my grandma's a wild one, but you know, stuck it out. And like I said, normally when dudes in them situations go to their dudes, they not being encouraged to leave. When unfortunately, a lot of these women, that's what their friends are encouraging them to do, especially if they single. They trying to get them into the world that they in, which is crazy to me because it's like, do y'all skip the part of Instagram and TikTok where the females are telling you how trash the dating scene is? Like, do y'all just skip over that part and just go to where these hoes just trying to give you this Disney shit? Because I'm confused. Because last time I checked, I thought females was talking about how trash the dating scene is, and what did they say? Somebody pissed in the water and all that shit. And still, you still have women in healthy relationships leaving to enter that world. It's craziness to me.
They looking at the parties. They're not looking at the TikTok. They
That
looking at
cold
the
ass bed when she go home. That's what they
They're
ain't
looking at
looking
the
at.
OnlyFans. The OnlyFans,
Taste of.
the price when they show you how much money they made on OnlyFans.
But even that though, like, so, like, people, the OnlyFans thing, like, people kind of have this thing that like every female on OnlyFans is making like 50,000 a year. There's very few women that's making decent money.
Yeah,
on
I know
OnlyFans.
that, but you know what? What I will say is, the way social media is set up is a lot of people they will do certain things and then they will make courses to make other people feel like they can do the same thing.
Oh yeah.
But all they're doing is just making that other person more money.
Like lead attorney.
Yeah,
And I'm not knocking his course, but he got the same, like he got the course for you to, you know, get the money like him. And it's
because
like
not everybody's gonna succeed.
Bang,
Exactly.
bang,
Exactly.
You have to have anytime you do any type of content creation, or putting yourself out there on TikTok, I don't care what it is you gotta have the personality for it, you gotta have the drive for it.
Yeah.
Most people want to quit their job to do this stuff, but at the same time, once you quit your job to make content, you're actually going to be working more than you were working at your actual job. The editing, even if you pay somebody else, you still got to come up with the content. As you get bigger, you're going to be having meetings with other people. You're going to collab with other people.
Travel.
And people only see the money part. And I think that's the issue that a lot of people have, is that they think that they're going to leave their job and they're going to work less and they're going to end up in Bali. It's they missing the part in the middle where you have to work long hours,
but
you have to find your niche, and then you gotta, put the work in. They don't, like you said, they skip that part.
Yeah. Well, it's the part that's not advertised on social media. Like
exactly. Well, why would they? They're not gonna.
The grind ain't
say it, but they only spend like 30 seconds telling them about their struggle story.
Exactly. The grind ain't advertised.
They jump off the cliff into a waterfall.
Exactly.
So and that's why that's how they are taking a lot of people's money, because they're making it seem like, oh yeah, it's great over here.
Yeah.
But it's really not. So
that's why I told my dad, because he was asking me like, these people that do these real estate courses, he's like, it got to be fake. And I said, no, not really, because if you think about it, if I do these courses and people pay for these courses, because he was saying, like, why would you teach people to be your competition? I'm like, let's just keep it real, positive. If I teach 100 people, you might have 2 people that actually might actually follow the course and try to do something. And I got more experience than them, so they still got to catch up to me. So now I'm getting their money, and like I said, maybe 2 out of 100, let's be generous, say 5 out of 100 might actually go through that course, take the steps, and actually, become something. They're still under me because I still got more connections. I still got more time in, yada, yada, yada. So you still not even a threat to me, and I still got your money. You know what I'm saying? So even with the courses, like I said, even with lead attorney, because I wasn't necessarily throwing a dart at him or nothing, but like, he's already made it up there. You feel me? So now, if he does that course, you more than likely ain't about to become his competition, because it, like you said, it takes a lot to even get to his level. And once you get to his level, his following gonna have grown to another level. He gonna have had more experience in there, more connections. So even if you do come up, it's extremely rare that you're gonna be able to pass him. He had 200,000, subscribers right now. He do a 1-hour stream. He'll probably bring in 5,000 just on super chat. If you see the way them super chats come in on his shit, maybe 2, I guess. I don't know, 5 might be high, but I know the first couple of times when I watched this shit, that shit blew me away. I was 100, 120, 50. I'm like, God.
The mental support, if they, enjoy the message and they feel like you're helping, you're supporting.
But like you said, you gotta have the like me. I know my personality isn't, like him, this mucho gusto, like that just ain't in me. I'm just not that type of nigga. Again, it ain't no knock to him, but that's the type of personality you generally gotta have if you're doing some shit like entertainment and shit. Mine, I just have more like a serious type of, like, I'm a jokester, so I guess I would have to kind of find my niche in that. But if I'm talking about some of these topics, it's hard for me to joke because I'm like, I got serious thoughts on this shit. So
that's gonna be stuck in my head the rest of the night.
What's that? Mucho gusto.
You said mucho gusto like that.
But I'm a,
But
so go ahead.
My thing is this: you made a comment about they don't advertise the struggle or the work.
Yeah.
And honestly, even if they did, I don't think that would stop people from still trying to do whatever they're doing, because I think everybody wants to be in the result. Nobody wants to be in the process.
I
Everybody.
agree.
And as far as making the comment about women going off into the OnlyFans, looking at this and looking at the money, I'm wondering if that has anything to do with women wanting other women to be as miserable as them, because that's no different from the stripper story they gave you. Every stripper who advocated for one of their friends to get up on a pole, what they say, girl, you can make $2,000 a night. You got lucky one night because some ball players was in there. Don't act like this is a regular occurrence, because I've been to strip clubs. I've seen them $2 nights you make.
Yeah.
So,
I got into a whole argument with some girls on Twitter about that, because they were speaking about sex work, and my argument was that most of them are happy, and they're like, "Oh, you're just mad. Why are you mad that we want to show off our body and you just mad?" Because I'm just like, this is just crazy.
Never said nothing about that. I'm just telling you the real. Yeah.
That I was like, most of the people that do that kind of stuff, they're not happy. So if you consider yourself to be an anomaly, and maybe you happy with, because I mean, it depends. So I view that kind of work as you actually getting on camera and you are either fondling yourself alone and you get on camera, or you're
doing the real shit,
doing it with someone else. That's what I consider. You posting some photos, I don't really consider that. You did whatever. That's just regular Instagram stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
But once we get into that, I'm like, most of them in that industry are not happy.
Yeah.
But you will have those certain people that maybe just got into it, or they're just looking at the money right now, and they're just like, oh no, you're just mad. Why can't we be happy taking 3 dinos at once? It's just like a whole really weird argument for me. The first thing they go to is that you're mad because, or you're jealous, or just it's not a whole thing. It's like I was waiting for a different argument.
Yeah.
And I never got it. So, and then other people that were in the same industry jumped in. They're like, it's just, yeah. I'm just like, yeah.
It's like they're trying to shame you into doing it. That's just like now. So the new argument now with all the women with all the BBLs is all the women who have them are telling other women who don't, only broke bitches don't have BBLs.
Oh,
no, that's not true, because I got money. I can afford one. I just don't want no doctor cutting up on me just to make my Instagram page popular. It's not that serious to me. Because whatever God accept me, gonna have to accept me the way God made me. That's just how that's gonna go.
It's oversaturated. So going to get a BBL won't necessarily bring you in a lot of money, because it's other women on there now that are doing the same thing. Maybe in the beginning, but even like a lot of the girls that are rapping or whatever, they all look like Instagram models now. So at this point, it just doesn't really matter. You can't really tell the difference. And as long as you just post it, all they have to do is scroll and like or save a couple pictures. They save that OnlyFans stuff to Reddit, so a lot of people not even paying for OnlyFans.
That's where I go. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's where I go. If I want to see somebody, I go to Reddit and look it up.
At this point, you're not even making no money, because it'll be a couple dudes that'll pay for your OnlyFans, and they'll take your content and they'll put it on Reddit for free for the other dudes to enjoy.
Yeah.
You know what? They actually making money.
Oh, you know that thing?
Like,
hell no.
This girl's OnlyFans, give me this kind of money.
I never understood why so many men were paying for OnlyFans when Pornhub is free. I never got that.
Well, no, so let me explain that to you.
Well, amateur is a whole different.
Yeah, so it's like, it's like you being able to see when you're on Pornhub, these is people that you can see anytime you want. The appeal of OnlyFans was, these are the ones that normally don't, do this. So now you're getting like, quote unquote, the girl next door that's busting it open.
Why you can't just go to the girl next door house? Because she probably likely gonna bust it open. I'm just saying. I just didn't understand it.
It ain't that easy.
Readily available for free.
And Twitter, they have it on.
It ain't that easy, and that's coming from somebody who can who does pretty good with women. It ain't that easy. Just knock. Hey, what's that thing over for me right quick?
So hold on. It's not like you're sleeping with those girls on OnlyFans either. If all you're doing
no, it ain't sleeping with them, but it's just like it's like looking under the curtain. Like, to be 100 with you, like I put it like this: like if I was on Facebook and like a chick that I was tracked to in high school had an OnlyFans, I might have been like, I might drop that $5 just to see what I was missing out on. You know, like it's just
I can understand.
It's a man thing.
I understand.
But no, I think that's the mostly like. I think that's the biggest thing for like a lot of dudes. Some dudes they want to like, or like what's her name? Glory Velez. She started one. Oh, Jesus Lord. I ran to Reddit to see that one. Glory Velez, the old school video vixen. Yes. Yes, Lord. She still look good. Listen, I ran to Reddit virtually. Gloria Velez. Motherfucking what's that shit called? OnlyFans. I needed to see that ASAP. But it just men just be curious and like I remember this one chick and I wasn't gonna do it, but she had me so fucked up. We got in an argument in an Instagram comment, and like she tried to like, cause I think it's like some chick that said something about we only fucking with millionaires this summer, yada yada yada. I'm like, y'all do know it ain't enough millionaires for you hoes to fuck with, like. And then she tried to come back and you just must be one of them broke ones. Man, I must have went to this bitch page. She had a fucking OnlyFans $5 a month. I said, bitch, shut the fuck up before I pay $5 to see your pussy.
Shit.
Like what are we talking about, bitch?
What's wrong with you? Without a photo on. Bang. Palpatine don't sound like that. Bang.
Yeah. Man.
Like the audacity.
I sound like
$5.
You showing your coochie for $5, bitch? The audacity, the nerve.
Crackhead prices.
The nerve.
You said what? No, the crackhead shot
That's
more than
crackhead
that, I believe.
right there.
I'm about to say that the crackhead at least getting that 40. You feel me?
And a roll blunt too.
You feel me?
To change the transmission, you got at least $40.
$5 a month. Fuck out of here. But yeah, I think a lot of them though, because even like when people come to me and they talk about like these business ideas they got, as soon as they use the word easy, I just laugh. I just chuckle because I already know it's about to happen. My sister talked to me about the little Amazon thing. Oh no, it's gonna be easy. I chuckled. That shit failed. My cousin talked to me about some trucking shit. Oh, it's gonna be easy. It failed. I chuckled. Like, nigga, business ain't easy. If any of this shit that was gonna make all this money was easy, every fucking body be doing it, my nigga. Hello? Like, it ain't rocket science. I think the only thing that I seen that got money that was easy was during the pandemic when niggas bust on that bingo shit. My nigga ate off of that shit.
What?
The bingo. So what they did was they would run these bingo games on Facebook Live, and basically you pay for each number, and then they had a cash payout if you hit bingo.
Oh, like the susu things they was doing during the pandemic too.
Yeah, but like I know for a fact my partner made over 6 figures doing that shit. Like them, and I'm talking about they was running that shit 24/7. But I mean, you had all the gamble holics, so they was like stuck on that shit. But he blew all his money anyway.
You know what? That's why I was so against them sending out all them those stimulus checks. Cause most of y'all didn't, and y'all spent them on dumb shit.
Yeah, they was blowing it on bingo. I can tell that right now.
During the pandemic, with financial uncertainty and food scarcity, y'all was out here buying BBLs and TVs and PlayStation and doing dumb shit.
Yeah, I know somebody when he got her BBL with her PPP.
Yeah, a lot of them did. And think about it. A lot of them did it during 2020 because that was the best time for you to sit at home and get your 6 weeks of rest. You didn't have to worry about taking off from work. You didn't have to explain to nobody why you was in the house for 6 weeks. A lot of them did it. But that's why I say cut those government services off because these bras don't need them.
Because she told me that shit.
Went to go get their teeth done.
She said that shit. No, they had that too. No, they had that shit too. That's actually that shit. That was the two things that started cracking was the BBWs and the what they call them shit.
The veneers.
The veneers.
What?
Yeah, the chiclets.
The veneers started. The price of veneers then dropped too, because they used to be like something stupid, like
$1,000 a tooth.
yeah, $1,000 a tooth or some shit.
Yeah.
Oh well,
you get your whole shit done for like $7,000 now.
That's for the porcelain ones, but you can go to Mexico and get the composites for $2,500.
No, y'all better stay out of them other countries trying to get them cheap procedures.
Do you all remember that chick that was in Colombia and got stuck out there because they ended up having like some kind of a war in the city and like they closed down the airport? The bitch was in there scared. She was like, oh, I'm stuck over here. Could somebody help me?
What did she get, veneers or BBL?
I think she got a BBL, I think.
Ooh,
there was another chick that went down there for a BBL. Guess what? She came back missing a kidney.
Oh, I heard about that too. Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah. Y'all better stay out them other countries. You can't even navigate in America. How the hell are you going to another damn country?
Nah, they got the nigga in Dallas. He got some decent prices for some veneers. It's a dude too. He's a nigga.
How much did he charge them?
I think around 10. No. I just got him on my Instagram. Nah.
10,000. I wonder if it's the composite or if it's I forgot what the other one is called.
Porcelain.
Yeah, because I know the composite one. They said they chip easily and then they can sing.
Yeah,
the porcelain ones are better. But you also can get I forgot what they call it.
You don't have to shave down for composite. That's why they be so big. Porcelain, you got to shave your teeth down.
A little bit. How much?
And you got to get them like every 10 years, then?
Yeah, for the like for the good porcelain, yeah, they can stretch up that far. So a lot of people will go to Turkey. But composite is
Wait a minute, how far down they shaving your teeth?
Yeah, his name is Dr.
It look like
Dr. Rose.
Remember the movie Critters?
Like who?
Like baby teeth?
Remember the movie Critters?
Oh no, I thought they said they don't have to do that no more.
For porcelain, like if you don't want chiclets in your mouth, depends how your teeth is set.
Okay.
I don't think they got to do that no more. Oh no, you might be right. I ain't gonna act like I know everything about that.
Because they actually set in the teeth, but the composite you just slap that on there. That's why the price is night and day.
Gotcha. Okay.
Why don't people just learn how to take care of their teeth?
I mean, sometimes what will happen is they don't like.
You gotta realize your parents is what start that whole process. If they take you to the dentist as a kid, you kind of get used to doing it. But if you never been to the dentist, like in England. Where that's not,
no, that's just embedded in their DNA. That's just hereditary.
I'm talking about very beautiful people with jacked up teeth because that's just not a healthy, even though it's social health insurance and stuff like that, it's hard to get in and get that stuff done because it's not like in America where you got your own private. People have private over there, but they got money to have private insurance. But most of everybody else
porcelain and composite.
Well, I will say this because if you think about it, let's just say somebody maybe their teeth not super crooked, but maybe they're a little crooked. A lot of times they'll just go ahead and instead of spending like the $10K to get braces, they'll just go ahead and spend the $10K just to have somebody put some veneers on top of it. But if your teeth really, really crooked, they always say like you should probably get them straightened a little bit first and then go get the veneers.
Yeah.
So do veneers come on and off or are they permanent?
No, they're permanent.
Oh, okay.
They definitely gotta be permanent if they shaving your teeth how I saw them shaving some people's teeth. Because if they come out, I remember one time I was working in the airport and this lady came in. She was like, "Oh, do you guys have some super glue? My veneer came out." I was like, "What?"
He got a lady that he looking at that went to Mexico, and her. I mean, it don't look terrible, but it do look kind of off.
Yeah, see the porcelain, it wraps around the whole tooth. That's why they shave it down. The composite is kind of like a facial. You know what I'm saying? Like almost like a grill without no back.
Oh. Oh, okay. And then so the porcelain ones, they still have to. It's like
they actually set like a 3D. So just imagine it being 3D versus 2D. So
it's like a grill.
And then the
it's like in a permanent grill
around the tooth.
Oh, okay. And so it is like a crown. Like when you get a crown on your tooth, you have to shave it down.
Like when they get the permanent grills, they got to shave it down. So because they go tooth by tooth, whereas if you get the regular grills, you just clip it on top of your teeth.
They have another procedure that you can do too. If you maybe like, because I know I'm probably gonna try to get that because I want all of my teeth to be the same length, And sometimes they can just take a couple teeth and they'll add like that composite material on there just to make all your teeth like one length, and you'll have to go through veneers and stuff like that.
Yeah, they do that with gaps too.
Oh yeah, that's true. Or if you chip your tooth,
right,
they'll slap it on there.
Wait. Sporty, you was raised in London?
I was raised in London. You bugging. Americans eat their teeth away from Pepsi.
Sporty's was raised in London?
I thought you were Jamaican.
Nigga sound like a straight New York nigga. I'm confused.
He said Zoom.
Sporty's over here talking shit.
And some of us take care of our teeth, Sporty. My mama started me off dentist every 6 months. Ever since, I never liked a dentist. Ever since I got off my mother's insurance, I have not been to a dentist since I was 18 years old. My teeth look amazing.
See, I just went to the doctor for the first time.
But I happen to have friends who are dentists, and I learned how to take care of my teeth at home. So I take care of my teeth at home.
I just went to the dentist for the first time since like 20, maybe to like 2008-ish. And I ain't had no cavities. I just had a cap that they had to replace, but
yeah, because you know what time it was when you didn't make that appointment, Tommy. When you got ordered to go to a dental appointment and you missed that joint.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you the most fucked up dentist stories. In the military, when you ain't got shit to do, motherfuckers just they just have you cleaning up and shit. So my little smart ass decided I'm gonna set me a dentist appointment so I get out of this shit this way. Nigga, I pulled up. I walked out that motherfucker with an appointment to get my 4 wisdom teeth pulled. I was pissed. I was not coming in there for that shit.
Yep.
Like all things at the same time.
Man, them wisdom teeth that had you messed up now. I had braces.
I never had mine pulled out either.
In my mouth.
I still got all my wisdom teeth. I've never had that. They've never bothered me. I never had to have them pulled out. I have not had teeth.
Oh, the military haven't had any teeth problems. Military be like, let me get that.
Yeah, they and mine wouldn't even bother me or nothing. They were just like, well, eventually gonna end up. Like,
they'll even cut into your gums to pull them out if they not out yet.
Nah, they ain't do all that. Yeah, but I know one thing.
Because they can really put you down. Like I know for me.
Yeah, they put me to sleep. Yeah.
No, I mean like your wisdom teeth can how mine were impacted. But my teeth weren't straight when I was younger, so I had to get braces when I was like 11. But your wisdom teeth don't come in until you're older. So when my wisdom teeth came in, it really messed up what my braces did, because my bottom came in sideways, and I just kept letting it go for so long, and eventually, like they'll push up every so once in a while. Mm-hmm. And one time, one of them pushed up, and I was like down for at least like 5 days, and I couldn't get into a dentist or nothing. But like my lymph nodes were swollen, everything. I couldn't open my mouth. I had lockjaw. And that time when I really like needed a dentist, I couldn't get into one because the one I called, I don't know if they weren't open or whatever was going on. And so then when I finally did, they was like, oh yeah, you might as well just pull all 4 of them. I thought I was gonna have to pull 2. Like, no, you might as well just go ahead and get rid of the top ones too, because they so far back. Just go ahead and take him out. But then he was like, well, we can only take out the top. You have to go to a specialist to get the bottom ones taken out. They're like, oh yeah, it'll be like $700 for to take out. Actually, I'm sorry, it was more than that. And my insurance was gonna cover some of it. But yeah, dental work is expensive.
Dental insurance, boy, don't do nothing for
it. Doesn't do anything. I'm just like, I still have to give you guys this much money, and then I have to go right back to them.
Thousands of
$600 to take the top ones out. Then some other stuff I have to get done. I'm just like, what do I need insurance for? It ain't covering anything. All you doing is giving me a little bit of money, and then after that, I'll just pay a percentage of everything I had to get done. But I had to go back after I get that stuff done, and I had to straighten my teeth again at the bottom because my wisdom teeth messed me up again. So, oh God,
that did introduce me into them perks.
She said, she had to pop them Percos with that large.
Not the Perkies.
No, they didn't give me no. At that time, I didn't. I was taking Tylenol rapid release. I didn't get no medicine from the doctor at that time. And I don't know. They
gave me Vicodin and do shit, and they give me perks, and I ain't even feel the effects. So every time I used to pop them, I used to go straight to sleep. And then my girl called me one time while I was asleep, and I was off a perk, and nigga, I'm talking about like nigga, I was super relaxed. I'm like, what's up, babe? She was like, what's wrong with you? Shit, chilling. Like I was I remember I had to get surgery on my hand, and I was in the house with my mom. I was floating through that motherfucker. I'm like, what's up, mom? She was like, you took another one of them fucking pills? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with them because people be hooked on the damn things.
Right?
What happened?
Who said it?
All right. I'm sorry, I got lost in a train of thought of just all that goodness I just heard. Washed.
They would be fools to resist my divine power. His death was a necessary loss. Soon I will have a new apprentice, one far younger and more powerful. Remember, when a king is loved as I am, much can be accomplished.
We didn't do this because we like you. We did this because we are you.
Boom, the world class.